MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Blazers and the Thunder. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Travis Blondie, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Richard Richardson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Colt Snow. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left, number 35 now on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Stepping in, Brock Sanders, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Drew Lamb, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, 1, that his team scores him some runs, and 2, he shuts down the opponent early.
Brian Cannon is at the plate as he watches ball one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture. But boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Worthing, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A 1-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in, Mad Dog Jackson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
One strike.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The first baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Samuel Rincon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Lucius Rojas, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box, Mike Hayes. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. belted. Deep center field. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 35 now on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
It's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate, Michael Lopez. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his staff.
First baseman, Adrian Esparza.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza. This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in now, Hal Hale. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Leon Richardson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Popped up. Esparza has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Land, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Richardson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And it's 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Richardson hits a little over the 270 mark. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. One out and a runner on second base. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nori Dizzy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And they're runners at the corners now. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Andrew Arellano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson will wait on it. One gone. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So here now is the pitcher, Travis Blondie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richardson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box now, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
1-1.
1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brock Sanders. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 18.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Sanders has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Arellano is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, third baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Samuel Rincon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
First and second now, one man out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rojas, a 5'10" switch hitter. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping up now, Leon Richardson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Grand Slam's got to fire you up right here. Not only just an unbelievable at-bat, but 4 stakes to boot to give your team the lead. Couldn't be more fired up.
Into the box, Drew Lamb. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Richardson pulled high in the air out to left field. Arellano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Portland leads it 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
To the plate now, Scott Franchise, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that guy.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Striding into the box, Mike Hayes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Count, the pitch.
Love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Settling in now, Michael Lopez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit, and the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Hal Hale. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. Hale, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. It's 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. looking for the punch out and the offering. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in, Andrew Arellano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's pitched out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And he's safe. Milton Otto, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. A ball and no strikes. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Portland is on top 5-4. J.J. Zemecki enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready once again, Nori Dizzy.
Leading off for the Blazers, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Now here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dizzy carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1.
Ball.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Three-two pitch is in there. A called strike 3. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Digging in, Colt Snow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Brock Sanders. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So now to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brian Cannon. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So we got him swinging. Brian Hannon is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. At the plate now, Saul Worthing. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Stepping in, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate, Mike Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Samuel Rincon. And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That evens it up 1-1. that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Lucius Rojas. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Alejandro Rosas will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Richardson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richardson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. In his career, Richardson has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. The 1-0. Shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Sanders is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Sanders.
To the plate now, Nori Dizzy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Popped him up. Esparza ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 1/2, Portland is on top here, 8-4. Ron Durango is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Standing in, Michael Lopez. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. Looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
A check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Adrian Esparza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home. Durango, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count now, 3-2. Hal Hale waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Hal Hale, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rincon in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So stepping in, Andrew Arellano. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The pitcher, number 14, left-hander.
Blake Hamby will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hamby hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. John Lawton will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Ready now, Colt Snow.
The second baseman, Colt Snow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 18.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brock Sanders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. High chopper to third. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now in the box, Samuel Rincon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So coming to the plate, Lucius Rojas will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Leon Richardson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready, here's the 1-0.
Ball, inside.
2 out, bases loaded. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Cannon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Robinson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Howard Irvin is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 8, Howard Irvin.
At the plate now, Scott Franchise. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dizzy arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Catcher number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Lopez.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lopez, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Men on third with two down. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 8-5. James Ray will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Standing in, Howard Rubin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Richardson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Nori dizzy as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Snow will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game, and here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Bag, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2.
Two out with the man at first. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Sanders. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
It does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ryan Greenberg answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Samuel Rincon will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Worthing is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cortland leads this one 9-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Adrian Esparza. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Hal Hale. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Lucius Rojas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Count still full, 3-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Zach Zimmer come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And he fouls this one off. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 14 homers and 44 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A runner at second, nobody out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Howard Urban, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, upstairs.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Richard Richardson will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. It's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Nori Dizzy. Here comes the first pitch. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Tony Tabaco will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Tony Tabacali.
Corey Esparza will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. In there for strike one, 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 18 homers, and 67 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Brian Cannon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder. Oh, Worthing.
Stepping up to the plate, Saul Worthing. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball two.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Blazers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Blazers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Drew Land with his fourth win this season. Travis Blondie was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.